it feels when we grind. Yeah, our connection's so magnetic on the floor. Nothing can stop us tonight. When I'm walking with you, I watch the whole world change. Baby, that's what you do. No, my baby don't play. Blame it on my confidence. Or blame it on your measurements. Shut down on sight. That's right. We out here dripping with finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping with finesse. You know it, you know. We out here dripping with finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping with finesse. You know it, you know it. Fellas, grab your ladies if your lady fine. Tell her she don't want for life. Ladies, grab your fellas and let's do this right. Do this right.
Yeah, we got it going on, got it going on. Don't it feel so good to be us? Yeah, we got it going on, got it going on. Yeah,
Girl, we got it going
yeah, we got it going on, got it going on. Don't it feel so good to be us? Yeah, we got it going on, got it going on.
Dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know. Dripping in finesse with my baby. Oh.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Wizards in Washington. Well, for Washington, you look at how this roster is constructed, the types of plays they run, they're looking to match up well against every style of opponent, and tonight will be a great test of that. And Mike Conley may be the best player in the league who has yet to make an all-star game. Shaq, do you feel he's getting the full credit that he deserves?
You know, it's harder when you're playing in a small market, Ernie. However, that big cut.
Girl, you know we got it going
Yeah, we
on.
got it going on, got it going on. Don't it feel so good to be us? Yeah, we got it going on, got it going on. Yeah, we got it going on, got it going on. Don't it feel so good to be us? Yeah, we got it going on, got it going on.
I'm one of the greatest to ever do it. Lucifer.
Oh, sauce it down, sauce it up. Do too much, ain't enough. Where you from? Throw it out. Going nuts, yeah, going down. Oh, sauce it down, sauce it up. Do too much, ain't enough. Where you from? Throw it out. Going nuts, yeah, going down. Every day I'm ballin', so you know it's scoring. My fist so important, my back is enormous. Keep hating, this is their last warning. Met that girl at night, ooh, do the morning. No, girl, I'm sorry. Hang up, girl, don't call me. No, you will not have me caught up all up on Mari. Cash out, make it rain, no game Atari. Like a Harley, only boy in the party. I was on the phone, yeah, I will play with Cardi. Come on, that's Garcon, hearts up on my Cardi. I was in the Lamb Cardi, he was in the Rari. I'ma keep on flexing, you don't like me, then I'm sorry. Oh, sauce it down, sauce it up. Do too much, ain't enough. Where you from? Throw it out. Going nuts, yeah, going down. Oh, sauce it down, sauce it up. Do too much, ain't enough. Where you from? Throw it out. Going nuts, yeah, going down. Okay, big guap chasing, big not having, my money stacking.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Bulls in Chicago. For Chicago, one of the things they'd like to accomplish, getting good shots, may be easier said than done. Defenses are quick to adapt, but they know that that's what gives them the best chance to win. And while we wait for tip-off, Kenny, say you're a general manager. Okay.
I'm a general manager.
Thank you. You get one player to assemble a team around. Who would it be?
Just one season. Not for like a career.
Answer the question, Kenny. Jeez.
One season, I'm going with, obviously, LeBron. Then I would go.
One player
Okay.
to assemble the team around. So it would
Durant,
still be
Kawhi,
LeBron.
or Steph.
It'd still be LeBron
Durant, Kawhi, Steph.
for one season.
Yeah.
You see this, Ernie? He always answers for the little man, okay? So now I got to step up for the big man. For the next decade, Giannis, Big
He didn't
Cat,
say decade.
Embiid,
He said one
Anthony
season.
Davis, Porzingis.
He said one season. He didn't say decade.
I just signed a 10-year contract.
Giannis, so your player for the next decade would be Giannis.
Yes.
Yeah.
On to Kanumbo, baby.
Or something like that.
Well, that's not really his name, but
Freak will do.
I know how to read. On to Kanumbo.
okay.
No.
That's not his name. either.
On to Kanumbo.
That's not his name either.
Even if
Greek
you say
Freak.
it slow,
Greek Freak is his
it
name.
doesn't make it any more
That is
correct.
his name. Greek
On
Freak.
to Kanumbo.
No,
That's
that's not
still
his name.
not correct. Kevin
On to
Harlan,
Kanumbo.
take it away.
Nope, that's not it.
On to Kanumbo.
Nope, still not it.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Chicago Bulls. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the 76ers. Irving is out there with McGinnis. Then it's Collins. Then it's Dawkins. And it's Bibby in at the point. Grant against McGinnis. Dawkins, good.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Here's Chicago. Outside Pippen. Inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And he's the consummate professional. I mean, Paxson knows his role. Obviously a knockdown shooter, but he gives great effort in everything he does on the floor.
That free throw, good from Paxson. Both free throws good from Paxson. And the 76ers with possession. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Chicago's head coach. On defense, he said, quote, "We're going to have to neutralize their high flyers. We can't play above the rim against these guys. Whatever it takes, we need to shut down the lane." See if they are able to do that during the game, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And that mid-range spot is so sweet for him.
Outside Pippen. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Paxson. Kicks to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Fires top of the key. The shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Down low, here's Dawkins. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Dawkins has got his second basket of the night.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, scratching my head a little bit about how the defense is trying to play this. No one there really contesting the shot.
Here's Jordan to the paint. Here's Paxson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now, here is Bibby, and there's the pass to Collins. Dawkins against Cartwright. Dawkins kicks to Bibby. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Stolen by Collins. The feed to Bibby. And here's the fast break. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Yeah, gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
Paxson against Bibby. He kicks to Collins. To the middle. And Dawkins slams it in.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Jordan high post, working on Collins. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 6 on the shot clock.
A little over-aggressive. He's got to dial it back if he wants to stay on the floor. 2 fouls in the first. Tough to overcome.
Catchings, he's checked in for McGinnis. Cartwright against Dawkins. 6 to shoot. Passes to Cartwright. Here's Pippen. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, and Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Paxson against Bibby. On the wing, Irving. Again, Philadelphia.
This guy is so tough to guard. He feels like he could take any challenge that the defense is going to throw at him.
That's tipped. Outside Jordan. Pass to Grant. And here's the fast break. Collins wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
Pippen against Collins. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Grant outside. Lobs it up for Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now, here's Collins. Here's Irving. Pass to Catchings, and that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And to me, this is why they're winning, guys. Unlikely players stepping up huge against a defense that's really nowhere to be found.
Here is Paxson. Jordan with it. Shot clock at 5. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Now, here is Bibby. To the paint. And it's Paxson with the rebound.
You got to make that. The defense was far from terrible, but man, that's an easy shot.
Kicks it to Jordan. Shoots the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Catchings passes to Irving. It's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Bulls trail by 5. The pass to Jordan. Passes it to Paxson. Back to Jordan.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Freeze checked in for the 76ers. Here's Grant. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Takes the 13-footer. Pippen can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Free. Here's Catchings. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Irving against Jordan.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good, Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Will Purdue's checked in for the Bulls. Armstrong comes in for Paxson. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Mix is checked in. Now, here's Collins. Dawkins score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Jordan, he made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Yeah, got to feel good about the way you started this one, guys, as he is making almost everything out there and giving his team a good, solid boost.
Armstrong against Free. Pass to Catchings. Kings checked in for Horace Grant. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Collins. Here's Free. A beautiful reverse layup. And the 76ers lead by 7.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Armstrong passes to Purdue. Charity stripe shot. And it's Armstrong missing.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Chicago with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Outside Jordan. Pocket 6. Here's Pippen. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Pippen's got 6. The 76ers leading by 7. Now Dunleavy. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Philadelphia making a change here. Lyons checked in. On defense, the Bulls. Pass to Catchings. Ryan against Pippen. King with the steal. And here's the fast break. And Jordan slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Free passes to Catchings. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of deflection will disrupt the rhythm of this offensive possession.
Here's Mix. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, for both teams, we're seeing great synergy on offense, but some lackluster defense.
Now here's Pippen. 6 points for him. The 19-foot shot. Catchings with the rebound.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Here's Mix for three. Dunleavy, another three for Philadelphia.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Pippen. Pass to King. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. King's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
King with the block. They retain possession. Free passes to Mix. And a wide open look for Jordan. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 8. Purdue with the rebound.
The defense was solid there, smothering him close inside, and that's how you want to guard him.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Livingston's checked in for the Bulls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
And there's the pass to Mix. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the 76ers lead by 8.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Free against Armstrong. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the evening. The free throw drops for free. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Armstrong kicks to Pippen. King outside. Right side, Jordan. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Jordan. Pippen's got 8 points.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Free passes to Bryant. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Mix. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. And again, it's Philadelphia. And here is Jordan. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Free. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Philadelphia ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
And boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
A nice game plan coming in, and right now sticking to it. It's a nice lead that they have.
Bulls trail by 9. And so in the game for the 76ers, Mix is out there with McGinnis. And there's Bryant. Then there's Free. And it's Dunleavy in at the 2 spot. Here's Livingston. Back to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Over Mix. And too long on the shot.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
An easy 2 points on the layup. Mix has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the 76ers. Armstrong with it. Outside Jordan. He kicks it to Armstrong. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Jordan's shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The Bulls making a switch here. Paxson's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Irving's checked in. Bryant in the post, guarded by Jordan, and a nice shot by Bryant. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Now here's Jordan. 10 points for him. 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Got a piece of it. Irving for 3. It's good from long range. Irving's got 7 points.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
Now here's Jordan. Kicks it to Armstrong. Here's King. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. 6 points for him.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out, be aggressive, and control the glass.
Irving against Paxson. The 17-footer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you could turn it up.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Horace Grant, he's checked in for King. Collins checked in for the 76ers. Bibby comes in for Mike Dunleavy. Bulls trail by 16. Up top, Paxson. Bibby covering. Paxson kicks to Armstrong. Fires for 3. And the Bulls get it back. That one goes. Count it. Livingston's got his first 2 points.
And that is one thing he does very well. His intensity on the glass helps lead to these high percentage putbacks for his team.
Here's McGinnis. No points in the game yet for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Do you see a lot of player tampering right now in the NBA?
Well, how do you define it, Kevin?
Well, if a player wants to go out and recruit other players that may be under contract with another team.
I see that a lot then, Kevin. I mean, it happens all the time. Players talking about what are you thinking about doing and about, wow, don't you think this would be great if we could get together on the floor and 2021. Let's try to.
But
set that
management
up.
doing it is a completely different end.
Management
Yeah.
cannot do it. Although some teams have walked that tightrope a little bit to the point where they've fallen off in recent years. But the idea of players not ever talking to one another about the potential of being together.
Come on, right?
It's always happened.
Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. The 76ers leading by 14. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bibby passes it to Collins. Inside. Irving against Jordan. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 11.
Now you could just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
Bryant trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Irving. And the 76ers lead by 18. Irving's gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. Paxson kicks to Armstrong. Knocked loose. Bibby against Paxson. Bryant finds Irving. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Irving's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
McGinnis against Cartwright. Pass to Grant. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. Clock at 2 from deep. Jordan's shot is off.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Collins, good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now Armstrong. Chicago calls timeout. You look at Julius Irving. What a contribution.
So far, he is just destroying their will. It feels like he can get any shot he wants once he crosses half court.
Pass to Paxson. Feeds to Grant. The pass to Paxson. To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And 3 from Jordan. And the Bulls with another miss.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And a contested 3 is not your objective. One more, maybe.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 10. Poke loose and stolen by Irving. And Grant sends it back. Paxson against Bibby. Can they get it? No good from Paxson.
Now, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Jordan. Fades. The shot's good. Irving's got 17 now.
Nice. The defender's on him. He gauges how much space he needs to get that one off. Chooses to go with a fadeaway.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
Purdue, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dawkins checked in for Philadelphia. '76ers on defense. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Grant. And the Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
Got to be some consideration here for a different rotation because the matchups right now just not favorable.
Now, here is Irving. And Grant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And stolen by Jordan. Pass to Paxson. He kicks it to Grant. Dawkins against Purdue. 6 to shoot. Pass to Paxson. Here is Purdue. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Chicago making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 20-5 run. Irving looking over the floor. Bibby passes to Dawkins. Back to Bibby. Stolen by Grant. Paxson against Bibby. And here's Paxson. Kicks to Pippen. Clock at 4. No good off the front iron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
Paxson against Bibby. Pass to Armstrong. The high post shot. Jump shot is good that time. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Now, here is Bibby. The pass to McGinnis. The dish now to Collins. Passes it to McGinnis. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pippen against Irving. Pippen with the bucket. Pippen's got 10.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Bibby with it. He kicks to Irving. Five on the clock. In the corner, Collins with it. Trying his luck deep. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Collins has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Freeze checked in for Bibby. Bulls moving the ball around. Purdue against Dawkins. Up top, Pippen. And stolen by Irving. over Armstrong. Again, Philadelphia.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Jackson kicks to Armstrong. To the paint. It's stolen. On the wing, Irving. And Dr. J slams it in.
And guys, in the open court, that's where Dr. J has you holding your breath. He is a human highlight reel.
Outside Pippen. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. The Bulls have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That free throw, no good.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Livingston's checked in for the Bulls. Then for the 76ers, Catchings is checked in for Dawkins. Mix comes in for McGinnis. And it's Dunleavy in for Collins. Irving against Pippen. Left side, Irving shoots over Pippen, and Julius Irving again. Irving's got 26 points.
Such astounding shooting right now from him. He is untouchable from the perimeter. What a performance.
Pass to Pippen. Pass to Paxson. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Armstrong. Not going to go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Now you got to fight through things like this right now. His team needs him to shoot better. He's just had a tough quarter.
And the shot goes in from Catchings.
And we know he could drill that from there, even with defenders closing in.
Chicago with the ball. Ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Kings checked in for Purdue. We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Armstrong kicks to Pippen. And there's the pass to Livingston. That's tipped.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Irving against Pippen. Irving, good. And he has 28 points for the game.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. They're serious about cutting into this deficit. It's gut check time. Ugh. You hear that, Ernie? I'm hitting my gut. Ugh. You got to check your gut, Ernie. Ugh. Gut check time, Ernie.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic from Dr. J, Julius Erving so far.
Yeah, on the cut, off the dribble, he is a factor, and we saw that in the first half.
Coaches talk about having slashers on the team, and this is what they do. They get into the heart of the defense. They force difficult rotations. He's been tough to contain.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Michael Jordan is out there with Paxson. Then there's Grant. Then there's Pippen. And it's Cartwright in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And now the 76ers on the break. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Pippen. Passes to Paxson. Outside Jordan. Pippen, the pass to Cartwright. 5 on the clock. Grant outside. Here's Paxson. Off target from three-point range.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
There's the feed to Bibby. Pass to Dawkins. Over Paxson. Here's Collins. McGinnis the pass to Dawkins. And he comes up with the deuce. Dawkins has got 10.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here are the Bulls now. Jordan kicks to Grant. Dawkins against Cartwright. Pass to Paxson. Now here's Pippen. Over Collins. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now the 76ers with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Bibby against Paxson. Now Collins. 10 points for him. Sinks the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And here is Jordan. He's got 10. Grant outside. Now the pass to Paxson. Right side, Pippen. Here's Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists tonight. Paxson against Bibby. He dishes it to Erving to the paint. And the basket is good. 6 points for him.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Paxson with the ball. Grant outside. Kicks to Jordan. Over Erving. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Erving. Got a piece of it. Passes it to Dawkins. Erving against Pippen. On the wing, Erving. 28 points for him. Shoots over Pippen, and again, it's Philadelphia.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And good that time.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Pippen's gone 6 of 11 tonight. More makes than misses. Bibby dishes to Erving. Dawkins, the pass to Irving. Here's Dawkins, guarded by Pippen, and Dawkins slams it in.
And the power of Chocolate Thunder. Dawkins with a violent approach at the rim.
Dawkins has gone 6 of 7 so far. Boy, he's making it look easy here, isn't he? Pippen against Collins. It's Pippen with the drive. And now the 76ers on the break. Again, Philadelphia.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Now here's Pippen, 13 points in the game. Here's Cartwright over Dawkins. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Count that bucket. Dawkins has got 14 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pippen against Collins. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by McGinnis. McGinnis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Pippen. He feeds it to Grant. Over Collins. Off the left rim and out. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Irving. A beautiful reverse layup. Irving's got 34 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Cartwright. Collins grabs the miss.
It looked like he wanted no part of that. Superb defense there, really making it tough on him.
Here's McGinnis. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I think they have been winning the battle of shot selection here in the second half, and that's led to an excellent shooting percentage from the field.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Jordan against Irving. Count it. 17 points for Michael Jordan.
And just beautiful form on MJ's jumper. A part of the game he polishes more and more every year.
Irving against Pippen. Outside Irving. Now here's Pippen. 13 points in the game. Yes, that goes in. Paxson's got 6.
Oh, man, gotta love that pass there. Couldn't ask for a better one.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Pippen. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Bibby against Paxson. Now Bibby on its way from Irving for 2. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. Bibby's got 3 assists now in this one. And here is Jordan. Grant outside. Pippen against Collins. Shot clock at 5. That one good for 2. Grant's got his first bucket in this one.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
So for the Bulls, Kings checked in for Cartwright. Livingston comes in for Horace Grant. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Paxson. Here's Free. 9 points in the game so far. Down low. Pippen against Bryant. High, arcing shot. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
Here's Free. To the inside. Here's Mix. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 ball is good. Free's got 12.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Yeah, no question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Down low and stolen by Jordan. Outside Pippen. Armstrong against Free. Armstrong passes to Livingston. He kicks it to Armstrong. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 5 on the clock. Over World B Free. Rebound by the 76ers. Bryant passes to Free. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Here's Free. He's got 12. Pass to Mix. Kicks it to Dunleavy. Hands it from downtown. He has 6.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Jordan. Knocks it loose. Just 5 to shoot. 2 points. That one goes. Jordan's got 23.
And as much as he's done to increase the range on his jump shot, this is where Jordan's bread is buttered, that mid-range game.
Here's Free. 1:10 left in the third. Pass to Mix. He kicks it to Dunleavy. Launches a 3. Here's Bryant. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. And so here is Chicago. Dishes to Jordan. Back to Pippen. And Jordan has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Jordan's got 16 here in the second half. Free against Armstrong. The pass to Dunleavy. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. King, the pass to Jordan. Over Dunleavy. The shot by Jordan, no good.
You can't afford to let guys get comfortable there. The defense somehow avoided that shot from going in. And so far, he's a can't-miss player a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Dunleavy. Bryant is out there with Mix. Then it's Catchings, and it's Brown in at the point guard position. Now here's Brown. Here's Mix. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses from close range.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
The 8-footer, Brown, good. Brown's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Bulls. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Passes it to Mix. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Right now they're winning because of him. Love the shots that he's taking, and he's got the green light.
Here is Hodges, defended by Dunleavy. And Hodges kicks to Brown. One thing I like about Adam Silver, he is always looking to break new ground, push the envelopes, and develop new areas of innovation.
Well, always forward thinking, and of course this league has always done that. Adam has found a new position in the league, having a chief innovation officer in place, somebody that's always examining not only how things are going in the league and maybe being adaptable to change, but examining what's going on worldwide. And you always see the way the league tinkers with and toys with Summer League and the way the G League competition sets up in order to try to find more ways to make the game more enjoyable or more accessible to the fan base.
Here's Mix. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. And it's Bryant in the corner. Here's Mix. There's the dish to Dunley. Misses off the right iron. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mike Dunleavy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Pass to Livingston. It's stolen by Dunleavy.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
Back to Brown. Here's Catchings. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over King. King with the block, and he gets it back. And that one's good. Catchings. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Brown the pass to Purdue. Here's Livingston, and he uses the glass on the layup. Here's Brown. Pass to Catchings. King with the steal. Brown with it. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Guys are slimming down, it seems, Brent, to play at a faster pace. And we hear more and more players are using a plant-based diet now.
Vegan-style players.
Maybe not quite to that extent, but they are certainly very, very cautious about what they're putting in their bodies.
I think we just hear more stories about some of the things that players are trying in order to get themselves to their athletic peak. And one of those things, of course, one of the most important things is the fuel that you're going to put into your body, because that's your only tool. So I think guys just pay a little bit more attention to how it is they're feeding the system.
Now here's Brown, and there's the pass to Hodges. Tipped away. It's stolen by Dunleavy. And here they go. And the shot goes in from Catchings.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
They've also taken care of some of the details in this game, and that's why they're ahead.
Dawkins checked in for Philadelphia. Dawkins against King. Passes to Hodges. Takes a three. Connects from three-point range. Hodges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And what you love about Hodges, such an accurate shooter off the catch. Defensively, you want to make him put the ball on the floor.
King against Dawkins. The kick out to Brown. To the middle. 6 to shoot. King with the steal. Brown against Brown. Brown outside. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Brown's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Outside Bryant. Tearaway warm-ups have long been a feature of the NBA. But last season, the new tearaway jerseys, they just kept ripping apart.
The old uniform malfunction, Kevin, last year. Yeah, maybe.
You even had a couple malfunctions, and that was odd.
Well, the tie? Bad tie?
Yeah.
I always have bad ties.
No.
I think they're looking back at the material choices for what they're doing. So maybe there'll be some subtle changes into this year. But it was interesting. In the early part of last year, a lot of guys with a finger underneath the arm and pulling away a jersey and ripped away. So maybe the supplier will do something about the fabric this year.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Dunleavy, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Brown. Now the Bulls with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Pippen. Poked away. 6 on the shot clock. Mike Dunleavy is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago making a switch here. Paxson's checked in. And here are the Bulls now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Pippen, the pass to Brown. And it's good, 2 points.
This is where you want the shots to come from, deep inside the paint and high percentage opportunities.
Brown against Brown. Pass to Dawkins. Brent, they're always trying to make the All-Star game itself more competitive. Is that an important thing to do?
I don't think overall it's important to do it, Kevin. I mean, it is an exhibition, but I do like the attentiveness of the players over the past couple of years talking about how it is they want to approach the game. It ends up being a high-scoring affair with a lot of highlights, but overall, it's not the most important thing for the weekend.
And the 76ers making a change here. Irving's checked in. Philadelphia with the ball. And yes, it's good. Irving's got 38 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Brown kicks to Pippen. Back to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Catchings. He's guarded by Purdue. Bryant passes to Dawkins. Outside Irving. There's the pass to Catchings. Irving finds Dunleavy. Shoots over Brown. Again, Philadelphia. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Passes it to Purdue. King, the pass to Pippen. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Dunleavy kicks it to Bryant. Pass to Irving. Back to Bryant. Launches it. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Failure to extend the defense not going to get you back in this game.
Yeah, it's just a big mistake against a great shooter. It feels like they've just completely lost their focus.
Now here's Pippen. Over Bryant. Pippen can't hit.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
Certain guys can play within themselves and still dominate. You played along one of the best that you saw up close in Tim Duncan.
One of the things I think about with Tim is how many numbers he left on the board, Kevin. The way that Coach Popovich played him, minimal minutes, touches when needed most, where Tim usually came through, but how much more dominant he truly could have been.
And he didn't care about numbers, did he?
Not at all. He cared about one number, and that's putting W's on the board. But how many more things Tim Duncan would have led categorically in the history of the NBA at the power forward position, but overall, the numbers would have been staggering.
Here's Purdue, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Bucket earned, out-muscling and out-hustling everybody for the rebound.
And the 76ers making a change here. Mix is checked in.
One shot, find the lanes.
And here's Irving. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. Four on the clock. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Armstrong's checked in for Brown. There's 1:38 left in the game, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. One team owner proposed that we should abolish the draft and have free agency for rookies, maybe giving lesser teams a bigger pool of money to spend. Just some of the ideas these teams are in the league is throwing out there.
Well, that's an interesting idea. The one that I heard about last summer was in Houston trying to flip-flop free agency and the draft so that all of a sudden what you can do is draft players after it is that you've made all your free agent acquisitions, so you could draft positionally, you know you're set up for your team next year. And the more I've thought about that, Kevin, coming into the season, the more I like it. So we'll see what kind of traction that gets.
Here's Pippen after the Sixers pick up 2. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Hodges checked in for the Bulls. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Right side, Pippen. Pass to Hodges. Clock at 4. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
It's a shame because this is the team we expected to see fighting on every possession. I think it's just too late.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Dawkins checked in for catching. And both free throws good for Armstrong. Here's Dunleavy. Outside Irving. Irving double team. He kicks to Dunleavy. Back to Irving. The pass to Dawkins. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. We might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
That free throw good from Pippen. And both free throws good for Pippen. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Here's Dunleavy. He's guarded by Hodges. Passes it to Dawkins. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.